Okay, hello dear friends. Listen carefully. Today we are going to start a new chapter. That's name is Angiosperms. What? Angiosperm. So look at here. Here is the angio and here is the sperms. Here is the two parts. Okay. So here is the one questions also. What do we mean by angiosperms? Okay. What the features? What the general features of angiosperms? Very important questions. So, look at here. Angiosperms are flowering plant. What? Flowering plant. Plants. We are also divided into two types basis of the bears of flowers, like flowering plant and non-flowering plant. Yes. So those plants which bear flowers, that's called the flowering plant, and those plants which do not uh, bear flower. Yes, that's called the non-flowering plant. So, angiosperm is the flowering plant. You already read like algae, fungi, gymnosperms, yes, pteridophyte. That's right. Okay. So here is the angiosperm is the flowering plant and produce seeds. What? Produce seeds enclosed within mature ovary. Okay. So, what do you mean by seed? Like in the fruits, what? In the fruits, there are present some seeds, but how can we define these seeds? What is seeds? What are seeds? Look at here. Seeds is the, or simply we call seed is called the matured ovule. What? Matured ovule. Matured ovule is called seed. Why? Because inside the ovary, wait, inside the ovary, ovules are present. When ovules is going to be matured, so that times we call the what? Seeds. Okay, so same like here. Ovule is present inside the ovary. Okay, where ovule is present inside the ovary when ovary is going to be matured. What? Ovary is going to be matured, so that times we called what? Fruits. What? Fruit. So it means matured ovary is called fruit. So simply seeds are present in seeds include within the matured ovary. That's called the fruits. Okay. They are able to grow. What? They are able to grow in a variety of habitats. Okay, very interesting words. Habitats. What? Habitats. So, and what do you mean by habitat? What do you mean by habitats? What the difference of the habit and habitats? It is a very basic difference. Habits means your how is your habit? Like my habit is always reading a book, watch a movie. But habitat means indicate the place. What? Place. In which condition do you place, like cold regions, warm regions, aquatic regions, yes, xerophatic regions, hydrophatics, geotropics regions? In which regions, in which places do you want to be live? So that is indicate the habitats. Okay, next they can grow as tree. What? They can grow as trees, shrubs, bushes, herbs, a small flowering plants. Okay. Here is the tree. So what do you mean by tree? And what means the shrubs? And what means the bushes? What means the herbs? And what means the, look at here. Simply tree is the woody plants, and wood is the very tall and strongest. That is called the what? Tree. And look at but shrubs. What do you mean by shrubs? Shrubs means the medium sized plant. What? Medium sized plants, and they have to be, or they may be, they have bushes also. So here is the bushes. Okay. So here is the hops. What do we mean by hops? Hops is the very smallest plant, like grass. Okay. So look at here, and small flowering plants also. Very small flowering plants because of the flowering plant is mostly, or maybe they can be woody or what? Fleshy like. Okay, some features of the angiosperms. All plant produce flower. What? Flower during their life, which are regarded as a reproductive. All plant, what? All plant produce flower, but which conditions? If they have reproductive organs. Okay, the very interesting points. What's the reproductive parts here? What the reproductive organs here? Here is the two organs mainly, reproductive organs and vegetative organs. What? Reproductive organs and vegetative organs. So look at here. Root, stems and leaves. These three parts are the vegetative organs. They can't be taken the what? Sexually parts. Okay, so and reproductive organs like male and female reproductive organs in the plants like what? Androsium and gynosium. If they are bear the flower, if they have a reproductive organs, so that term is all the flowers are in the bodies or flower. Okay, the seeds are included within the mature ovary, so called the fruit. Okay, and the plant body is differentiated into root, stem, and leaves. You know the roots. Okay, root is the simply part of the plant which grow into the soil. Okay, and stems which grow above the soil, and leaves is the part of the plant that we call the kitchen of the plants also, where photosynthesis takes. Okay, and xylem and companion cell. What? Xylem and companion cell in phloem are present also. It means they are what? Vascular plants. So it is called vascular plants. So why? Because of the xylem and phloem both are present, so that means they can be the absorb of the water and minerals from the soils, and that are transport of the each and every parts. And there are xylem and phloem and the companion cells are also present. So the flowers are usually bisexual. What? The flowers are usually bisexual. It means there are present cytosium and gynosium, and unisexual are also present. In the angiosperm, there are what? Unisexual are in the also present. Okay, let's discuss about in the next video.